Good morning. Welcome, or good afternoon. I'm going to post these probably later on Friday. Welcome to Friday's pose of the week. Today's pose is a Warrior Two. We're going to warm up just a little, and then we're going to play with a couple variations on Warrior Two. If you need more warm up, please do that. And Lissa, turn this way. This is Lissa. This is my yoga buddy. She likes to hang out and do some yoga with me. So if you like our videos, come on into Mountain Spirit Yoga and we will do some yoga with you and have a great time. All right, let's get started. We're going to come to hands and knees. We're going to take our time. If you need padding under your knees, go ahead and put it there. We want the knees under the hips and the hands under the shoulders. We'd like to spread the fingers nice and wide, looking for 3 even pieces of pie. Pull the belly in and lengthen the head and the tail away from each other. And just take a moment here to breathe. And then nice and careful when you're ready. On an exhale, slide back to child's pose. Tuck your tail, tuck your head, come on down. Inhale, come on up and let the back sway. Cow pose. And let that travel back and forth. Nice and easy. At whatever pace feels right for you. Let's go one more set. Tuck and round, come on back and down. Slide it up, let the heart lead, cow pose. Come on back into neutral, nice and easy. All right, very carefully side to side. On an exhale, hip and shoulder towards each other. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hip and shoulder. And let that continue, nice and easy. Let's go one more set, making that nice C shape with the spine. And then come on back. All right, next shoulder. So we're doing the spine 6 ways from the knees. I did a video a little while ago on yoga for travel, and it had a lot of this in there. So if you want more of this, just go find that video and I'll help you out. So we're going to bring one hand forward. So bring maybe your right hand forward. And then tuck your left hand under. You might just come to your elbow. That might be the right amount of twist and stretch. Or maybe work that arm under some more and the right arm forward some more. If you don't like the right arm reaching so far forward, you can bend that elbow and bring that arm next to you. That totally works just fine. But we're stretching out the shoulders and the arms and giving a little twist to the upper spine. All right, carefully bring the arm in, press into both hands, well, the one hand, and then the second hand, and pause in the center. Now let's go the other side. So bring your left arm forward, tuck your right arm under, maybe stop at the elbow. Maybe that's where you want to go. Maybe work that elbow away. I always think of this kind of like you're looking under the bed for something. Release the head down if it'll come. You can stretch that left arm forward if that feels right. Or if that's too much stretch today, just bring the hand next to you, and that's okay too. So we'll take a few breaths at whatever space we've stopped at. And then nice and gentle, bring your hand in, put the weight in the hand, come back to hands and knees. Very nice. All right, so we need one more little thing before we start to play with warrior pose. We're going to lunge just a little. And I don't have them down here, but if you have your blocks, you may want them. Let's bring our left foot forward to the front of the mat. Your hands might be on blocks or books or whatever you need, or maybe your hands are on the floor, and that is totally fine. Make sure your back knee is pretty happy back there. All right, we're just going to lunge just a little. So on an exhale, slide your hips back, lift your front toes. On your inhale, come forward into the lunge. And let's do that 2 more times. Slide it back. Bring it forward. And then one more. Good. And then pause up here. Good, just roll the shoulders out, give it a moment here. Excellent, and carefully bring that foot back. Let's go to the other side. So step the foot forward. Good, find your lunge, make sure your back knee is pretty happy. Hands on the blocks or hands on the floor. Good, and we did 3. So let's exhale, slide the hips back, lift the toes, hamstring stretch. Slide it forward for the lunge. And you can walk your hands with you. You can leave them still. And one more time, slide it back. And come on in. Pause here in the lunge. Good. And then slide the foot back. Come on back to child's pose. Stretch the arms out for extended child's pose. Fingers active, head up or head down. And we'll make this downward facing dog. So shift your weight, tuck your toes, lift your knees, and slide your hips back. And you might walk your dog here just a little. I already actually walked the dog, but she's gonna hang out with us anyway. Good. And then let your heels settle. Let there be lots of energy from the hands to the hips, from the hips to the heels. And then very gently bend your knees some and walk your hands and feet together. And bend your knees some more. Put your hands on your thighs and then come all the way up to standing. Good. If your mat's not already the long way towards me, go ahead and do it that way because we're going to start really wide. So we're going to step the legs out because we are getting a warrior two, I promise. Step the legs out nice and wide. Can you scooch, dog? All right. So we want to stand really, really wide. Shoulders down and back, bellies in. So think mountain pose, but with the legs really wide. All right, let's turn our left toes towards their side and our right heel last behind us. All right, next we're going to play with the in and out. So maybe you place the hands on your hips, give the shoulders a little break for a moment. And we're going to exhale and bend into the front knee and inhale and come right back up. And let's do that again. So as we bend and come in, we're going to think that we sink right down between the legs. So we're sharing the work. Good. And then this next one, let's hold it. So we bend the knee. We check that the knee is tracking over the second and third toes. Back leg is really strong. All right, let's bring the hands to the heart. Squeeze the belly in gently. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead and take them out, turning your head to look over those front left fingertips. Warrior two. If the arms bother you on a day, bring your hands to your hips. It's okay. This is mostly for the standing strength, the strength in the legs, but there's a nice little work in the shoulders sometimes. We're going to breathe here. And then let the hands come down, let the front legs straighten. And we're going to turn all our toes back to the front. Good. All right, let's go to the other side. So turn those right toes out. Our heel is last behind us. Shoulders are down and back, belly is gently in, hands can be on the hips. And we're going to bend on the exhale and inhale and come on up. There we go. Let's do that a couple times, tracking out over the middle toes. Good. So we want that knee to be happy and healthy. And one more time. This time we're going to hold. So settle in wherever your warrior two is for today. Relax your shoulders down, belly is in. Bring those hands to the heart. Beautiful. Let's bring them up and over and stretch them out and turn and look over your right fingertips. So warriors are strong and brave. And be strong and brave as you're here. Strength in both legs. One more breath. And then gently straighten the leg and bring the arms back down. All right, so you could stop there or have one more variation. That's a little bit fun. I call it making a big circle around you, and you'll see it plays with the shifting of the weight. So we're going back to our first side. We're going to turn our heel back. And then one thing we're going to be very cautious about in this variation is that opening and closing of the back knee, because we want that knee to be happy. All right, so next, take warrior two legs into this left leg. Bring both hands forward so you get a nice little stretch in the shoulders. All right, so here's what we do. We turn the back toe out, back knee out. We slide the hands back, lift the front toe. Swing the arms over. Take the back leg to warrior two, front leg to warrior two. Two arms forward. Good, let's do it again. So it's an inhale. Swing it and slide it. Shift the feet. Exhale and sink. And one more time. Inhale, slide it back. out and around and sink in. And then just for fun, give it real warrior two arms, strong and open. And release the arms, straighten the legs. Let's turn and go the other way. So we got our left toes to the front. Heel is last. Remember that work. Open and close the back hip, back knee, back heel. All right, so warrior two legs on this right leg. Two arms forward. Beautiful. All right, let's shift the weight. So turn the toe out, knee out, hip out. Bend at the knee, slide it, lift the front toe. Swing the arms around. Adjust the back leg appropriately. Here you go. And again, inhale. And exhale, sink in. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale, shifting, sinking into that warrior two, and then bring the top arm up and over and around. Gaze over the fingers. And then release the arms, release the leg, turn the toes forward. All right, we're going to end just a little release for the back with a wide leg forward fold. So roll the shoulders down and back. Heart leads, bellies in, bend the knees if you need to. Come on forward. There you go. Slide the hands down the legs. They might stay on the legs. They might come to a block. They might come to the floor. If the head wants to release, let it release. Shake it gently, yes and no. This can be work. This can be rest. Any variation you know is fine. I'm just going to keep it simple right now. Just a wide leg forward fold. And then bend your knees. Carefully come on down to the knees. And then, you might lay back and do something there. You might be done. Maybe you got places to go. But thank you for joining me for a little yoga today. Come see us at Mountain Spirit Yoga. Bye.